We are on our 4th week of Ohana. I hope you guys said that with me. So we also have a special day today that we're celebrating in the United States. It is called Memorial Day, and it is the day that we remember all the soldiers and airmen and Marines, all the people in the armed forces that sacrificed their life so that we could live in a free country. You think about it, this place has been around in a country since 1776 and a little before that, in my opinion. There's been a lot of people that have given their life as a sacrifice so that we can have all this, so that we can freely worship God the way that we want. I don't know about you guys, but that's pretty amazing. So my family is celebrating by going camping. I am so excited. I love camping. So I have my little pail here. I have my friend. He's wearing my hat because he has to keep it warm for me for when I go camping. And then, of course, I really hope that we catch some fishies while we're camping. I really hope so. But anyway, we're going to be talking about how I can serve my family. And you can serve your family too. It's not always easy, especially if your family is pushing your buttons and you are trying hard to have patience with them, but oh, they just get on your nerves sometime. It happens to the best of us. We know there's somebody in the Bible who went through this too. He's pretty much an all-star in the Old Testament. Moses, I'm sure you heard of him. So Moses, at this point, he is out in the desert all by himself. Well, he's married and he's got a family, but essentially by himself. He's not in a big city or anything. And God comes to him and he says, Moses, I need you to go into Egypt and get my people free so you can take them to the promised land. Oh, I couldn't imagine what an overwhelming request that must have felt like to Moses. And Moses said, but God, I have a stuttering problem. I have speaking issues. I can't just go to the Pharaoh and talk to him. So God said, okay, I mean, you can do everything through Christ who strengthens you, but let's get your brother, Aaron, and he can speak for you. So Aaron and Moses, they had to serve Israel. They had to get the people out. Well, there was a lot of back and forth with the Pharaoh. He was stubborn, but you know what? So was God's people. They were stubborn too. And when Moses finally did get them out of there to go to the promised land, they did nothing but complain. We don't have anything to eat. So God rained manna down from heaven because Moses brought the request to God. Well, then they're like, we're thirsty. What are we going to drink? All right, so Moses, through God, hits a rock and water just springs from it. I would be amazed if I was seeing these things, which I'm sure some Israelites were. But overall, the consensus was people that were ungrateful and just not happy. I don't know how Moses did it, but you know what? A lot of people around the world are the same way. Nobody's perfect. If we told Jesus, we're only going to serve the perfect people, well, who would that be? Jesus served everybody he came across, whether they were nice or mean, whether society thought they were a nice person or a mean person. Jesus came to set everyone free and to serve everyone, and he's our example. So I want you guys to be thinking about that this week. When you have a tough moment where you're like, I could lose my cool, or I could help this person and serve them the way God wants to. I hope you take a minute to pause, because it's okay to take a minute to pause, calm yourself, and then do what you know God wants you to do. Well, and I almost forgot. Next week, we have a new friend coming, a surprise. But I can't give you any details. You'll meet this new friend next week. So, hope you guys have a great week. This is Winnie signing off.